Ladies and gentlemen, we got the most pathetic debate in sports history. We got Michael Jordan versus LeBron James. Who's the GOAT? It's a GOAT debate. Without further ado, man, we finna get straight into it.
Down to a matter of perspective and preference. But in some very rare instances, an elite force has risen to the forefront and distanced themselves from all other competition, ended all conversations or debates. And on June 14th, 1998, when Michael Jordan hit the shot over Brian Russell to secure his sixth and final championship with the Chicago Bulls, he also let rest his case as the all-time GOAT of basketball. While Jordan wasn't the greatest winner the sport has ever seen, while he might not have been the most individually
This video might be rage bait. I'm already pausing, bro. This video might be rage bait for me, and what I'm about to say might be rage bait for my Michael Jordan fans. First things first, I want to start controversial in the comment section. I don't care. I got to speak my mind. It's my channel. I love y'all at the end of the day, but we can speak sports, you know? I love seeing y'all opinion on things. So I got to talk, you know? I got to speak my mind, bro. What does Michael Jordan honestly do better than LeBron James? Let's type that down below in the comment section. I want to know. I can say Michael Jordan is a better defender than LeBron. Is Michael Jordan a better rebounder than LeBron? No. Is Michael Jordan a better passer than LeBron? No. Is Michael Jordan a better three-point shooter than LeBron James? No. Is Michael Jordan a better mid-range shooter than LeBron James? Yes. Is Michael Jordan a better free throw shooter than LeBron James? Yes. Is Michael Jordan more clutch than LeBron James? Statistically, I don't believe he is, but I will give it to Michael Jordan. Now, here's the thing. The things Michael Jordan are better than LeBron James at, I don't think it's too far off. But the things LeBron is better than Michael Jordan at, I think it is pretty far off, if you get what I'm saying. You don't have to agree with me. You don't. I honestly don't care if you don't. You know, I'm not saying my opinion is right, but I'm just sharing my opinion.
Statistically dominant, and while his bulk statistical accumulation does not rise to the level of other all-time greats who played substantially longer than him, Jordan does represent the greatest total package in basketball history. And while other players have risen somewhat near his level in the time since he stepped away from the game, no one has been able to eclipse him. Yet for some absurd and incomprehensible reason that still remains largely unknown, significant portions of the mass sports media continue to inundate us with LeBron James, Michael Jordan debates, as if this is some remotely close conversation. And even sadder and more pathetic is that there is a sect of media and fans out there that believe LeBron has even somehow eclipsed Michael Jordan.
Kobe Bryant couldn't fill, or Michael Jordan fill LeBron's shoes.
But the one and only thing LeBron James has ever done better than Jordan is play longer. And it is not merely the length of time LeBron played, but the time span of when he played. LeBron entered the league directly from high school and started accruing his all-important bulk statistics at just the age of 18. Jordan, meanwhile, played 3 years of college basketball, not entering the NBA until the age of 21. Jordan then famously retired at the age of just 30 to pursue a career in baseball, and that retirement lasted for almost 2 full years, as he would sit out the entire 93-94 year and return to the NBA with only 17 games remaining in the 1994-95 season. Therefore, Jordan missed the vast majority of his age 30 and 31 seasons. He also broke his foot at the very beginning of his second season in the league, missing all but 18 games that year as well. Michael Jordan would then, on January 13th, 1999.
So I can already see, based off this video, this guy speaking, he's a Jordan fan. I just gotta say it how I see it, bro. This nigga's a Jordan fan. Obviously, his debate is going to be more biased towards Michael Jordan. Now, I'd already told you guys, Michael Jordan, if not, is the greatest player of all time. 1A, 1B type situation, you know what I'm saying? I never disrespected or discredited Michael Jordan. But we got to stop acting like, because you guys, you Jordan fans, I gotta speak my mind. Like I said, it's my last time saying that shit. But look, y'all only bring up rings when it's relevant to defend Michael Jordan. But when this guy in the beginning of the video said, Bill Russell is the greatest winner in the NBA, Michael Jordan's not the greatest winner. But when y'all compare, when I compare GOATs, I try to compare them player by player, no accolades. I'm saying from the eye test, who is the greatest player of all time? Who is the best player of all time? And in my eyes, it's LeBron James. I think LeBron James or Larry Bird is the most complete players of all time. That's me personally, in my opinion. They can do everything on the basketball court. Everything.
At the age of 35.
And then a lot of y'all use them rings. I hate that shit because the more and more I learn about it, the more and more I get upset when you guys use the 6 ring shit. Because then he beat a sick Magic Johnson. Larry Bird fucking broke his back or pulled his fucking back out. And if Larry Bird never did that, I don't think Jordan would have 6 rings. I don't know if that's a hot take or not, but I don't think Jordan would have 6 rings if Magic Johnson never got sick and if Larry Bird never pulled his fucking back out. So we got to stop using his rings as a way to just catapult him over LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like that argument. Now, y'all can use, Jordan was better at playing both sides of the ball. I would like that argument more so of saying he has 6 rings. I hate that shit so fucking much, bro. Like, I hate it, honestly. Oh, he got 6. He got C6-0. What is LeBron in the finals? I don't think Jordan had to face any team remotely close to what LeBron had to face in the finals 3 times. LeBron faced the fucking best team statistically of all time in the NBA finals. Can we stop acting like LeBron was playing fucking scrubs? Honestly, in the comment section, can we stop acting like that? I know this is rage bait for y'all. I know y'all getting heated. It's okay though, because I respect y'all and I respect y'all opinions. You know what I mean? If you say Michael Jordan is the greatest player of all time, I'm not getting mad at that at all. I can respect that. Now, if you say somebody like, let me think. If you say somebody like, I don't know, let me think. Some of y'all be saying Wilt Chamberlain is the greatest player of all time, bro. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, no, I don't believe that shit at all. I don't believe Wilt Chamberlain is the greatest player of all time. I can respect your opinion. I can respect it, but it's just like, it. In the back of my head, I'm just like, bro, come on, let's be fucking serious. Like, come on, or if one of y'all be like, who else I could say? If you say Larry Bird's the greatest player of all time, I'm not mad at that. You know what I mean?
Announced his second retirement, which lasted 3 full years until he decided to return again and join the Washington Wizards at the age of 38, which was largely a marketing ploy for the team he owned at the time. As you can see, not truly an apples-to-apples comparison with the modern-day self-proclaimed GOAT.
That one right there made me the greatest player of all time.
Who has been ring chasing and maximizing his winning and stat stacking potential for the vast majority.
Oh my God, bro. Y'all about to be in the comments talking about love bum, love flop. I don't give a fuck. I fucking don't care. But bro, we gotta stop acting like, I get he went to Miami and y'all say it was ring chasing, right? But I mean, he didn't have the ability to have a Scottie Pippen in fucking Cleveland. You know what I mean? He didn't have that. He didn't get a Dennis Rodman. You know, when he went to Miami, he did join Wade and Bosh, you know. But you can't take that away from him, bro. It's a team sport. He can't, bro. Who the fuck did LeBron have in fucking Cleveland in his early years? Genuinely asking. Ask in the comment section. I'm genuinely asking. And y'all, I'm not frustrated with y'all. Let me just make that clear. I love y'all, bro. Honestly, y'all, I really love y'all opinions in the comment section. Don't think I don't read them, because I read them. I read them all day, damn near. I might not like it, but I'll read them. You know what I mean? My whole thing is, bro, Bron didn't have no help in Cleveland, and he still took that Cleveland team to the NBA Finals. He may have got swept, but he still took them to the finals. And then with Michael Jordan, he was getting fucked up by the Pistons. I had this conversation with this guy in my comment section, and I'm like, bro, he was arguing the fact that LeBron wouldn't be able to adjust to the 90s and 80s defense or whatever the fuck he was saying. He said LeBron's mentally not strong enough to play in the 90s and 80s, and I totally disagree. I think LeBron probably has the most. I think LeBron's mental toughness have never been seen before. LeBron was an 18-year-old coming into the NBA being compared to Michael Jordan, and he exceeded expectations coming into the NBA. If that's not mental toughness, I don't know what is.
Of his entire, now 20-year career and counting. James has played 1,421 career regular season games so far, while Jordan played in only 1,072. In terms of playoff games, James has played in 282 as compared to Jordan's 179. More than 100 additional playoff games alone for LeBron James. In totality, James has played 452 more career games than Michael Jordan, and unsurprisingly has logged substantially more minutes than Michael Jordan, over 17,000 more. So with a vast amount of additional time James has logged in comparison to Michael Jordan, LeBron must be increasingly more accomplished. Well, not exactly. LeBron James, in 20 years of play, has led the league in scoring just one time, and that was way back in the 2007-2008 season.
I hate when people say this shit like this. This guy is obviously a Jordan fan, but I hate when people use the argument, Jordan has a 10-time scoring champion. LeBron only won one scoring champion. Bro, LeBron James, listen to me when I say this. LeBron James is a pass-first player, and he leads the NBA in all-time scoring of all time. Do you not understand how hard that is? To be regarded as a pass-first player and you lead the NBA in all-time scoring. Do you know how elite you have to be? Oh, he's been playing for 20 years. Do you know how elite you have to be to play for 20 years?
Just aged 23 in his 5th year in the league at the time. He also led the league in assists one time, which was in the highly unusual COVID-shortened 2019-2020 season. Those are the only two instances that LeBron has ever led the league in any standard box metric, compared to Michael Jordan, who led the league in scoring an incomprehensible 10 times, and that was in 10 consecutive seasons, beginning with his 3rd year in the NBA and spanning all the way to his aged 35 season when he retired the 2nd time. For context, Wilt Chamberlain is 2nd all-time with 7 scoring crowns, and no other player ever has more than 4. Jordan also led the league in steals 3 different times throughout his career, resulting in 13 standard box crowns.
So wait, let me see this video. So is this guy just naming all of Jordan's, like this? I might have to watch another video of this. This guy is literally naming all of Jordan's best accolades and statistics, knowing that LeBron has better statistics on the game of basketball. His stats, y'all been saying he's been playing longer, right? But his stats prove that he's the statistic GOAT, but I won't even use that against Michael Jordan. But this guy is literally pulling Michael Jordan's stats out on his accolades and just using it against LeBron, but he's not using none of LeBron's. I just think this is a very biased video. What's his name? Scap Attack? Shout out to you. I mean, it's a good video, but at the end of the day, I feel like it's very biased. You can tell off rip how bro came off. He don't fuck with LeBron. He called LeBron LaFlop, all type of shit. Hey, I got a LaFlop video out that I'm about to post probably after this, but y'all go check that out just to let y'all know.
Compared to just 2 for the self-proclaimed king. But as we know, and are perpetually reminded of by the mass media, LeBron has always been more of an advanced analytics type of player. Since James was unable to excel and distance himself in standard means of measurement, an entire movement of analytics was born to build and promote fake cases of dominance for him and others like him, the allegedly efficient players. Very important to diminish actual winners and prop up fantastical cases of alleged greatness for others incapable of winning. Surely, LeBron can excel in these fields, full of made-up acronyms like BPM and PER. Well, no, not really. Despite playing all of the additional time and seasons, Jordan and LeBron each led the NBA 9 times in value over replacement, while Jordan gets the check mark in box plus minus, leading the league 9 times compared to LeBron's 7. In win share crowns, 9-5 against LeBron, and PER crowns, 7 total to 6 in favor of Jordan. In all, LeBron led the NBA 45 times in an advanced analytics field throughout his NBA career, compared to Jordan's 69 advanced crowns. This is really getting embarrassing now. But LeBron, the media darling, who was dubbed the Chosen One at just the age of 17 when he was still in high school, surely has more media bestowed awards than his airness. Wrong again. LeBron has won 4 league MVPs to Jordan's 5. Have I mentioned the 452 more games and 17,000 more minutes LeBron has played than Jordan? Just checking. Jordan also won a Defensive Player of the Year award, and he did that in the same season he led the league in scoring and won MVP. Does LeBron have a Defensive Player of the Year award, you might be wondering? But what about the metric that really matters? Winning. Check mark to Jordan there as well, winning 6 titles as compared to LeBron's 4, again, despite LeBron playing in 100 more playoff games.
Now, by all means, bro, he's saying a lot of good points. I'm not on here to say, first of all, let me just, because y'all be raging in the comment section. So before I even continue, bro, chill out if you're raging right now. If you're not, thank you. But if you're raging right now, chill out. Cause I know I've been on one today, but y'all, you feel me? Y'all gotta chill in the comment section. But look, the thing is, I never said LeBron is the undisputed GOAT. I never said that. I said if you have Michael Jordan at your 1 spot, I can respect that. If you have LeBron James at your 1 spot, I can respect that. If you got LeBron James at 2, I can respect you. You got Michael Jordan at 2, so forth and so on. But if you have anybody outside of Michael Jordan, LeBron James, or Larry Bird, I that's not my opinion, you know. If you have anybody outside of those 3, I kind of question a little bit. But if we go off the eye test, and we go off who you want to start a franchise with, not legacy. Let's not go based off legacy right now. Be speaking hypothetically. If you want to go based off of franchise, not legacy, and just the eye test, who are you picking? Michael Jordan or LeBron James? Of course, most of y'all are going to say Michael Jordan. I get it. Y'all seen him play. I get it. I totally do. I'm picking LeBron James. He does a lot of multiple things on the court that I think I will have a better chance of winning than Michael Jordan to be center around. Because Michael Jordan didn't really have to do a lot of dirty work. He had players like Dennis Rodman on his team who will go out there and won't even shoot a fucking shot and get you 30 rebounds. I don't think LeBron never had a player like that. Now, LeBron had players like D. Wade and Chris Bosh. He had stars on his team, but he never had a player like that to do dirty work like that at all. So the fact that we always try to preach, oh, LeBron had all these superstar players on his team he played with. He had a few. Yeah, he had a few. But we never talk about how we took the bum-ass Cavs to the finals. Well, at least fucking 3 fucking times, bro. Like, we never talk about that. And then when people talk about, oh, LeBron couldn't play in the 80s, I hate that shit so much, bro. I hate it. Because I get y'all was allowed to hand check in the 80s and 90s. But if you think LeBron's big ass at 6'8", 250 pounds lean, couldn't play in the fucking 80s or 90s, I don't know what to say. At all.
Surely, LeBron faced tougher competition. Well, no, he didn't. Throughout his NBA playoff career, LeBron James has played in 53 playoff series, as compared to Michael Jordan's 37. LeBron has played 28 total opponents in those series that either won a minimum of 50 games or in a strike-shortened season had a win percentage that would have won them 50 games in a full 82-game year. That is 28 of his 53 career playoff opponents, while Jordan faced a total of 27 50-plus win opponents in his 37 series playoff career. So LeBron has played a 50-win opponent 53% of the time, whereas Jordan faced a 50 or 60-win team 73% of the time that he was in the playoffs. Jordan was also more successful, much more so, against these higher-end opponents than LeBron, as James has amassed a record of 16-12 against 50, 60, and 70-win teams, which is a win percentage of 57%. Jordan, meanwhile, was 20-7 against those opponents, good for a win percentage of 74%. But surely, Jordan had much better teams and supporting casts. Not so fast. In all, during his 20-year career, James has played with 7 different players that made a combined 15 All-Star team selections while playing on a team alongside LeBron. Compare that to Jordan, who played with exactly 1 All-Star ever throughout his entire NBA career. Jordan played with only 1 other player in Scottie Pippen that ever made an All-Star game on a Michael Jordan-led team, and Pippen did it only 6 times. So Jordan played more difficult competition with worse supporting casts while playing drastically less time, and still won more than LeBron, while producing a much higher level of individual dominance, both from a statistical and advanced standpoint. Yet and still, the cases continue to be built by teenagers on Twitter who have no understanding, appreciation, or context for anything that came before what they see, they experience, they think is the best ever, all the while only being emboldened by rating-obsessed liars on various mass media outlets, all because LeBron has more total stats than Jordan, just like Frank Gore has more career rushing yards than Barry Sanders, David Ortiz has more home runs than Mickey Mantle, and Joe Flacco has more career passing yards than Joe Montana. Longevity stat accumulation is such a minuscule part of the overall equation to determine all-time hierarchical greatness. There are arguably cases to be made against Jordan as the GOAT, but they do not and never will include the vastly and incomprehensibly overrated LeBron James.
Overrated is crazy. I'm not gonna lie, bro. My fucking goodness. All right, man. That's gonna do it for this video, but I got a couple things before I end it, bro. First things first. Comment down below who's your GOAT. You know, like I said, I respect anybody's opinion. You know, I might think if you say anybody other than Mike, Bron, or Larry Bird, I might think a little different. Like, I'm not gonna think different of you, but I'm gonna think like, oh, okay. You know, so comment down below your GOAT. The guy at the end made a lot of great points. I did like a lot of his points at the end. The thing is, when he started bringing up the teenagers nowadays, they don't know what they're talking about. They just listen to the news or whatever, the sports media, whatever. I'm not that type of guy, you know. How I go based off of who I think the GOAT is I don't care if you say Michael Jordan's the GOAT, nor do I care if you say LeBron's the GOAT. This one guy in my comment section, he said it perfectly. He said, I think the GOATs are like different GOATs of their era. And I feel like you can't say that no better than how he did, because I definitely think it's different GOATs each era. And you can make a lot of arguments towards Michael Jordan being a GOAT and a lot of arguments of LeBron being the GOAT. It really goes down to preference. But my opinion, I do think LeBron James is the greatest player of all time. I will pick LeBron over MJ to start a franchise. I think LeBron's the better overall player. I think LeBron's the more complete player. I think LeBron went through more adversity to get the rings that he did. But that's just my personal opinion, and that's all I gotta say, bro. If you did enjoy this video, please leave a thumbs up. Some of y'all probably gonna hate this shit. I don't care, you know. I meant no disrespect, but if you felt disrespected, I genuinely don't give a fuck. That's gonna do it for the video. I love y'all boys and girls, and until next time, we up out of here. Peace.